This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And here's Azar. And this is Forlan. Now he's got space here. Costa Curta is there and he can get that clear. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. The lift shapes to shoot. Mbappe finds himself offside. Adams makes the interception. Irwin. Great vision. And this is Azar. It's Azar! Goal! Senegal! And Senegal score first. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that's well spotted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, it's come to nothing. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Mendieta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great ball, and he's in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. It's Forlan. And here's Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. Bellingham! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Defending was strong and firm. And here's Azar, looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe, Rice, Mbappe, and he was quick to react. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got a goes for a shot! Are back on level terms. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Irwin can get it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Senegal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bastoni is there to clear. And it's Forlan. And it's slung out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Spread out to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
So, another set play. He's had it taken off him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal receives it in a good position here. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Yamal! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Lamine Yamal quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Well, they've got it again. Koundé. Forlan. Beckenbauer. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. That's Forlan. Well, that is one way to stop him. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Cleared without complication.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Adams knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Yamal short-changes him with that pass. Rice, it's a pretty loose pass. And it's Forlan. And he's in on goal! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Senegal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Je vous remercie.
Second period then underway. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Cristiano tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Delivers the ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Here's the header! That's a half-decent try. He's had it nicked away. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Real pressure penalty, this. Back in business. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
But pour l'équipe du Sénégal. Après 57 minutes de jeu part le numéro 22.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Beckenbauer. And the pass is intercepted. That ball looks a good one. And he's heaved it away. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, perfectly measured that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sané. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. Irwin calmly anticipates. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Cross from Irwin. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe. Forlan. And he's surging through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mendieta. That's a little off target. Makaleli. He's looking wide. And that That's a simple one for the keeper. That is good alertness. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's a sharp little ball here. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Forlan. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Changement en cours.
Look at the space here.
Senegal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Makaleli. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. That's been slipped through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Tries to play it through. Now Mbappe. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Senegal presented with a golden opportunity here. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Changement.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing, and he had to go with the risk.
To turn a deficit into a lead. And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Senegal take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And he's running through. Shoots! They've done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Après 88 minutes de jeu par
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That's been cut out, well played. He's through here.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Picked out brilliantly. Ronaldo is flagged offside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
À leur place, le numéro 18. Drogba, le numéro 10. Hazard, le
Dealt
numéro
with
2.
nicely by the defence. Hazard. And it's Forlan. That has been slung wide. Hoisted. Bullish header!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Costa Curta with the clearance. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just eases him off the ball. Rice. Ruben Neves. Lovely. Now then. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Yamal.
So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Sané! It's loose, goes for goal! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Mateus, and he's forced to go back. Ball played for Rijkaard. Scholes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Brilliantly cut out. That has ended up in no man's land. Played back in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Takes a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And this is Sané. He's found a way through. And it's Yaya Touré. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mateus cuts out the pass.
Senegal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Foden, it's a searching pass. Mateus.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Played into space out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Irwin. Can he spark a counter here? Aims beyond the defence. Good read, needed to be. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Sané, and this is chance! He'll try to keep this alive. Koundé's cross. Cannavaro getting this one clear.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He's having a good look here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. That is some save from Khan! Sané is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Azar. Looking to play him in. Mateus. Cafu. Tries to play it through. Drilled in low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Irwin. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Sané, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Scholes, not the most accurate pass. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Azar. Rijkaard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Can he get it through? João Cancelo calmly anticipates. And he's picked it up out wide. Scholes. Pass somewhat off target. Yaya Toure. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un petit garçon nommé Jonathan et qui porte une casquette bleue attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Jonathan, casquette bleue. Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 6, à sa place, le numéro 25.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Senegal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Senegal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Senegal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Sané in acres of space out wide. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Hazard. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Sané. Mbappe. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Pelé. Sané. He is through here. Taken back almost at once. Can he finish? Cleared without complication. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Asa! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
João Cancelo is always looking to play quality balls. Chance here to counter. Sané. A probing pass. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. And that is expertly dealt with. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now it's Sané. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. Now, who's going to be first to this? Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Sané! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Cancelo. Rijkaard. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Senegal still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Ronaldinho. Shot could be on, and he's running through. Ball swung. Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this.
Oh, he's been caught in a real chance! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 8. Pour le remplacer.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Senegal get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before...
It scores! And that would have won it.
Scholes really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Senegal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. That could spell trouble. And just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United have their third corner. He's gone for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Now it's Pelé.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And that's that. Senegal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort